What's up, y'all?
Hey.
We back. It's another episode of A Who All Gonna Be There podcast. The place where you get to be an exclusive member to our very entertaining group chat. Now, Josh is out of uniform. That's all right. He had to go make his money, baby, so he still look good. But we in our black today.
Y'all didn't tell me there was a dress code. I could go get some black. Hold on. I'm gonna get
you in your black skin.
No, I'm gonna be part of the group.
All right.
Josh gonna go get changed, but we wearing our black today for our good sister Tiffany Monique Mitchell. Whew, we're gonna have a moment of silence for our girl, our dearly beloved.
I don't know where the road goes. Give me some boys the man up in here. Lord Jesus. Eric, how are you doing?
Tracy, she go. Tiffany go.
Besides Traitors, how are you?
Oh, okay. Besides Traitors, let me put my regular glasses on because I can't see with them things on. I'm doing all right. You know.
Come on, the cousin that was late. Hurry up. And Josh a pallbearer, was it pallbearer? And hurry up, put your outfit on so we can carry the casket in, Lord.
He just got off his shift, y'all. Listen,
he did.
All right.
It wasn't nothing that was gonna stop me from being here.
There we go. Exactly.
Yeah, you're right.
But outside of trade, before we even jump into the traders, I'm doing good. You know, the weather's getting chilly for no reason.
It's kicking up.
But I'm chilling. My brother's in town. You know, my cousin, one of my very, very, can't you say favorite cousins? I mean, I have a lot of favorite cousins, but one of my favorite cousins moved back to town.
Hey.
So it's great. Like we planning a little get together this weekend, all the cousins. So it's gonna be, I'm excited.
Now, y'all getting snow too?
We are supposed to be
because we typically get the same, but y'all used to the snow. Yeah. Y'all get it on a regular basis. We Dallas is about to shut down.
Yeah, y'all gonna be acting like it's the end of the world.
100%. I just looked like that was crazy. You know how people be on like TV shows, like reality shows, they be going, and I'd be like, it's a cokehead. I had something stuck in my tooth, and I was like, oh shit, I look like a crackhead just now. But anyways, not crack, was it cokehead? But Friday is supposed to start snowing around 8, and it's not gonna stop until 11 Saturday. And us in the DF Dub area, we do not know how to handle snow. We don't.
No.
So Lord Jesus, hopefully as soon as it drop, it melt. Because it needs to stay long enough for me to take some pictures with my baby in the snow. Because Sierra hasn't dealt with snow yet. Like she was like a little baby the last time we had like a little bit of snow. So this will be our first time actually to play in it. So I just need enough for a photo op, and then you can go away. Elsa.
Hey, Mary.
Hey, Mary.
But yeah, Josh, how are you?
I'm doing all right.
Now you just in time, Mary.
No, we just started.
Yeah, I'm doing good. Happy to be able to get back on the podcast. I got a lot to say.
Oh,
okay, and you can say it all too.
And I
listen.
But hold on, I gotta switch back to my morning phase real quick.
Lord Jesus.
What do you mean morning? It's late at night.
Morning. MOURNING.
Sorry, you gotta enunciate. You use all these homophones and stuff.
Oh, this episode 4.
That's Walter Black. For any of the Breaking Bad fans. Tell us about the episode, Eric.
Okay, so I'm gonna talk off like this because it's just so sad Tiffany gone. But okay, so we start off the episode. I had high hopes. I really did. That it was gonna be some foolishness. That's what I was hoping for. I mean, it started off with the people finding out that they killed Caroline. Let's talk about this decision that the traitors made to kill Caroline, because we were all convinced they were going to kill Eric or Kristen, right? I can't see.
He's so caught up. You know what? That is giving Usher. You is giving Usher. Shout out to you.
Thank you, Miss Deborah.
Maybe church usher in the back handing out programs and stuff.
Scream me, Josh. I'm not playing with you. So they decided to marry to Caroline, which we all know is a terrible decision because we all, being the reality TV veterans and experts that we are, we just knew they were going to make the decision to kill Eric or Kristen, right? That's what we all talked about because that would have been what was best for the traitors in the long game. Because we look and see, we know how to think 3, 4, 5 steps ahead, unlike some people.
Right.
But they decided on Caroline. What did y'all think?
Zero sense. Like in regards to Lisa, what's old dude name? Rob and Candace. Like, was she a threat to any three of them? Either one of them? Either three of them? Either one of them? No. It didn't make no sense to me. To be very honest, Caroline, because she was in the background. I forgot sis was on the show. I said, Caroline, who had her in the draft? Didn't even know who that was, honestly.
And then,
so, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. You can finish. I remember what I'm saying.
Oh, no, I'm finished. Go ahead.
So I was just going to say, so we all know the traitors is a numbers game. If you really want to know, get down to it, it's a numbers game, especially when you start getting out to the end game. Numbers matter. Y'all are the housewives. Y'all are taking out people who will go to bat for you. DM Rock, what's up? We ain't heard from you in a minute.
Hey,
you came from Fume. Tiffany's traitor Fume. But
Caroline is on the second row. First one on the second row. Look, everybody say, who is that?
Right.
I forgot she was on the show.
Oh, she was on the show.
Listen. Cause who?
So them taking out another housewife, their logic. Let's throw them off.
She was a housewife?
Yes.
The way I didn't even know that. I ain't gonna even hold you.
They were like, let's do that to throw it off the scent of the housewives. I get that for the now, but again, it's a number game. So you taking out people who will be going to bat for you, people who could sway other people who may be onto your scent. You taking out these people that you gonna need these types of people later on down the road. And then let's just talk about how Lisa, she was just so nasty to Caroline for no reason. She's talking about back to the Byyyeee go. I'll see you at BravoCon. You won't.
She kind of ate that.
She did just a little bit. Well, she had to do that, girl. You just killed her. You have to do that like that.
She said, and you won't. I said, oh. Okay. Now I see that personality they was talking about because who was it that they said brought Lisa name up?
We'll talk about him later. Colton, yes.
That little raggedy dude.
Talk about him.
Put a pin in that though, Trees. Put a pin in that.
Okay.
Just remember that piece because that's gonna be important to another conversation. It's gonna be very important.
Go ahead.
No, you good.
I forgot.
But yes, Josh, what did you think about it? Them killing Caroline.
I mean, in a way I get it, but at the same time I don't get it. It's like it is throwing it off because people are still assuming that it's probably a housewife, probably still a gamer. That's why they ended up doing what they did in episode 4. But I really feel that I don't know because Caroline wasn't. Because I get what you're saying. You want to have people that are going to vouch for you, but like we haven't seen Caroline in any sort of capacity even raise her voice to speak up for nothing. So we don't even know if she's able to be able to sway nobody. If she's actually like hardcore. I don't know. In hindsight, in the short term, yeah, they probably should have killed Eric for personal reasons. But
Eric was the first choice.
Me too.
Yeah, I just don't. at first, I'm not mad at it on first glance, but like, it wasn't like there was anybody that heavy hitters in the lineup that they could kill anyway. To keep it in the buck, all these people are kind of like mid-tier characters in the show, so it's not like they're not really moving the needle that much, no matter who they kill, unless they kill Ron, and they weren't gonna do that.
Listen, and to be very honest, Ron is one of the safest most suckers up there. Because ain't no way we putting him on the kill list because he make himself suspicious every other second. So if Ron get murked, he's gonna be at his own doing at that Traitors table because
they gonna let him ban
not be wasting. Listen, we will not be wasting a banishment on him.
Hey cousin. So yeah, I mean, I just thought the housewives were they supposed to be sticking together because her and Dorinda, Caroline and Dorinda had already clocked Lisa not voting to keep Portia in the first place. They were like, "You supposed to be stronger than that. You supposed to be better than that. We got to stick together." So Lisa and Candace making decisions to take out a housewife was kind of. We'll see how it impacts their game. Well, Candace, I think she'll be fine, but Lisa, she in trouble anyway.
That's crazy.
Not Lips.
But they get to the table, right? Breakfast table. And of course, Monet specifically comes up with the idea, hey, we need to start using this as information for the people who come in, gather that what they thought last night, because the Traitors was out there. So let's see who we can trip anybody up, see if it was the traitor tied up to that tree or not. Let's see what we can do, because Lisa was also tied up to the tree.
And the only traitor in that conversation was Ron, right? Ron and Candace were there for that, right? Where they said, let's let them come in and see what they say about the details.
I think they mentioned that before any of the people that were tied to trees came in.
Yeah,
okay, that's what I thought.
They came in. Yeah,
so I don't know if they was maybe the first group that said it, and then they just reiterated to every group that kept coming in until we started.
Okay,
Up for banishment.
Yeah. And so the first one from that group was Ron. And they asked him what happened. And he starts giving his account, how they was tied up to the tree, how he thought it was maybe three or four traitors or something like that. And then that was pretty much it. His wasn't that descriptive. I mean, he did mention the black head. I think he mentioned the black headband or black covering that they might have had over their head. The henchman, rather. And so here's his thing. They don't have nothing to go off of. They hear his account. The next person.
He said your dainty feet. That was his big selling argument.
But he said he said that to himself though.
Yeah, he didn't tell them that.
Yes, he did.
No, he brought it up at the round table.
He brought it at the round table.
Okay, because I was like, I know he said in front of some people. Okay, maybe I'm thinking of round table. Okay.
Yeah, because he kept doing something he suggested more because of that.
Okay, so Miss Brown Sugar said Caroline was apparently hot onto Lisa Rinna, and that's maybe why she said you talk too much.
She did say you talk too much, and I said, do she?
Right.
Where is the edit, babe? Where is the edit? Okay. Doesn't care if I'm critical of Yam or Tiff. It's on the context of people.
Not people like Megan. Oh,
same
for sure. So the next one that came, who came in next? Was it Eric?
No, Lisa next.
Lisa came in next. Okay, yeah, Lisa came in next. And they asked her, Lisa, what happened?
She looked like
they tied us to the tree. That's number one. Because he said they was tied behind the back. And you talking about they tied us up like as if in the front. That was clue number one that she was off. Or someone in it was lying. That's what they should have asked the next people. So how did they tie y'all up? Which way did they tie y'all up? Because he said
now see, Lisa really messed up here because unlike previous times where Caroline almost got caught last time, because the faithful were in a completely different environment that the traitors would not see at all. Whereas with this one, they were literally there. They walked by them, they saw them, and even they saw the person that they went and vanished. So they would be able to pick up on details. And I really feel like for future traitors, if you're on the show, try to make sure you're not in a position where you're gonna be like Lisa, where you're supposed to be at risk when you actually a traitor. Don't put yourself in a position where you're gonna be. I'll be damned if I get in a damn cage if I'm a traitor. Ain't no way you gonna get caught up.
Ain't no way.
And don't put me on no list, no short list to get no coffin. Don't put me on no short list to get nothing. Because they gonna never forget. It's gonna always be a theory.
Ain't gonna never get
no traitor amongst that group.
Mad at me.
It had to be at least one. It had to be. It won't be me.
Yeah. And if nothing else, if you are a traitor in that group, you better have your observational skills on 1,000. You better be picking up every detail, because after they pick up on that strategy of questioning them people, like, okay, what was your experience? Because they come in one at a time.
Which was smart.
You need to make sure your story adds all the way up. 1 + 1 better equal 2.
Yep.
Literally. And not 2.1, not 1.9. 2.
Better be right on the money.
So she gave this she had too many details, because girl, she talked about swinging the axe and all. She was telling the story. It's like, you had too much information. How you got so much information unless you a traitor?
I think, did Eric bring up the axe?
No, Lisa did.
Who else? No, like as well. Or was Lisa the only one that brought up the axe?
She was the only one that I can recall that brought it up.
Yeah, I don't think anyone else mentioned it.
Because I remember them saying, like, why ain't nobody else mentioned the axe?
Oh, because it was just Ron that was hurt, Lisa and Ron. So they was like, that was a convenient detail Ron left out.
They just hate Ron. They hate him so much.
No, right, because why can't it be Lisa lying?
Exactly.
No, I'm going to put a pin in that for when we get to the round table.
Yes. Yeah. This episode, it got you feeling a little type of way, because
this episode is sponsored by Mary's comment. We're gonna be very opinionated. so
yeah,
very much so.
Mary said, "I liked it, but we had to accept the social game is not there." And for the third time, she was not prepared for ops. I won't say the social game was not there, because a lot of people really love Tiff,
and they wanted to not believe it. I just feel like it's going to be hard to defend yourself at the round table when you don't see it coming. When you are like at least tipped off beforehand, you can start to plan your arguments and stuff. But with Tiffany, I feel like she was she was definitely completely blindsided at the round table. I know we're jumping ahead, but like,
no, go ahead, because go ahead.
Yeah, it just seemed like she was completely blindsided of that. When you like caught off guard, when your name is out because brought up just at the round table, you not get tipped off. You kind of go, it's like, oh. Especially knowing that she was trying to lay back. She wasn't trying to go and like push she had a plan in motion to do like either Yam or Ron, but like she wasn't trying to lead that. She was just trying to be a part. She's trying to be on the boat. She ain't trying to drive the boat. Right. But now when the name get called out when you're not expecting it, then you got to try to fight to get to the wheel.
So Tiffany was on she was on Sharon's podcast. She actually revealed that she was tipped off. The only person that tipped her off was Michael. And he told her, like, just right before they went to the round table, he was just kind of like, I think your name is going to come up. And she mentioned, she was like, that was the only clue. She didn't know how it was going to happen. She said, and when Colton came for her, she said, I just immediately went to like, I'm about to, I'm going to read you because you got the wrong one. She said, and I messed up. I should have went to psychology mode. I should have went into the mode to start, saying other stuff to really, defend herself, but she was just so emotional because it meant so much. This opportunity meant so much, and all this stuff just came. So she just went in a different direction than what she felt when she knew she should have. She wasn't our mastermind Tiff at the table. She was Mama Tiff trying to make sure her baby gets to college because he had aviation. And y'all that don't know, that is one of the most expensive degrees you have, because not only you got to pay for your regular tuition, you also have to pay for flight school and those flight hours on top of that. And that is costly. So I think she just started thinking about all of that, and it just kind of overwhelmed her at that round table.
I really don't care if this is true or not, but it's Michael's fault. I'm gonna just blame it on him. If their closeness, because obviously every damn near on the cast but Tiffany don't like Michael and her closeness to him, I'm gonna blame it on him. And I was like, all right, well, if we can't get Michael, we gonna get Tip.
But you could have got Michael. That's the crazy part.
Right, get him first. Get him first.
But
Colton, since the beginning, he just even after the breakfast, he was just already, I'm going to make a big swing tonight. It's going to be Tiff. It's Tiff. I just know
Wait.
the way she laid out the plan.
Why do you keep taking Colton word for it? Is he like the like Mr. like round table? I missed that.
Literally.
yeah, he
missed that.
He just got so much bravado and just got such a
He's so cocky. I hate it.
After he caught down
His
on one of
arrogance.
the biggest traitors.
The
Like,
arrogance oozes from him.
It does, and I'm just like, I'll say traitors, producers, we're beyond the need for a white bachelor. We beyond
He
that.
want to be Pilot Pete and Dylan Efron so bad.
Yes, I'm
so
saying
bad.
we don't need that. We can, if you want to get some, get a bachelorette woman, get like a Gabby or something. Gabby was fine.
Yeah.
We need to be exception. We just need them to be fine, not to piss me off too much. Y'all can get a Gabby. Get some bachelorette women. Get someone from the Golden Bachelor, somebody. But we don't need this archetype of this white male from the Bachelor. We outgrown that. Please don't.
And the thing is, it's like,
leave that whole network alone.
He was on Tiffany so bad, and it's just like, what did Tiffany ever do to you? Like, no, you realize you can't control Tiffany. She ain't one of these little sheep that's gonna hang on your every word. And we're just gonna put it out there. There was some racial bias in this. There was some racial bias and some Big Brother bias too. Because I think what it is, he think he's so good and so knows so much. He saw last season how Danielle did, and she from Big Brother as a black woman. So he gonna sit here and attribute Tiffany and put her in that same spot. Oh, that she must be like Danielle, so she got to be the traitor. And so he think he knows. So his racial bias and people just being outwardly biased against Big Brother in general, I think that together is what caused the witch hunt. Because she did nothing. She wasn't suspicious to nobody. She did nothing suspicious. You just made it so.
No, and like he at the round table talking about how you just went out with this game plan. Like you're not saying no names about it. You over here dictating. It's like no, she literally was going around to people telling them, okay, these are the people I think are traitors, and here I think will be the best order to go for them. I think Ron first, then Jam, and then Michael.
Yeah,
she literally said that. She listed. I assume she listed her reasoning because Tiffany's smart to people, and like you just over here threatened because she's smart and has got a plan. And yes, she is smarter than you, Colton.
Yes. And just because she can think 3, 4, and 5 steps ahead, don't make her a traitor.
Just because she shouldn't have been left behind, don't mean that you intimidated by her intelligence. I really feel that just because someone's smart doesn't mean that just because she can be a traitor don't mean she is a traitor. Just because got the qualifications maybe to be a traitor doesn't mean she's a traitor.
She just got caught being faithful while black.
Yeah.
That's what it's pilling out to be at this point. And I do agree with the Big Brother hate. they hate Big Brother. They really do hate Big Brother on their show.
And I really feel that after this season, I feel like maybe some of that bias will go away because like I said, we have all non-gamer traitors. So I feel like hopefully now going forward into season 5, people will take that bias and assumption out that all the gamers, because every season is like, okay, yeah, we can never see that person be a traitor based on like the gamers we have. Like, oh yeah, of course Danielle's going to be a traitor.
Yeah.
Oh, of course Parvati's going to be a traitor. Of course Dana's going to be a traitor. But I feel like this set of kind of unpredictable kind of traitors, I feel like maybe Lisa Ren is kind of predictable, but like just kind of breaking the trope, I really feel like it's going to be good for the season, for like future seasons to like realize it actually could be anybody as a traitor.
Yeah. Even if they do these random people like Adana Kelsey, even the randos, even your sweet grandmother could be a traitor, even though she shouldn't have been on this cast with reality TV people. But anyway, you're exactly right, Josh. I think that will break up some of that precedent that there has to be a gamer undeterred, because that automatically just puts a huge target onto every single gamer there when we know that they all can't be faithful. However, the people are just gonna banish them till they get them out.
Right.
So quickly, this challenge, Josh, I'm pretty sure you probably want to talk about the challenge. If not, we can move straight to the round table. Either way.
Basically, they get split. I don't know. Mission this season kind of been a little underwhelming. ain't been not really excited. They haven't been really given to the point where they much worth conversation.
Mhm.
But basically, they split off into teams. They got to go into the wood and find spears and chuck them at a big effigy. And the same way, you got to yell out somebody's name, and that person is now eligible for murder. The only thing really noteworthy is when Monet's team went and did Tiffany.
Yeah.
And Tiffany got her leg back immediately and put Monet up.
She said, "Now wait a minute."
I don't know, literally went and sealed Monet's fate, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but speaking of which, it's important to note that they're trying to pair off with people, the people they were close with, the people they weren't close with, or people they trusted. They try to do some sort of balance of that. And during that challenge, it was Lisa, Candace, and Monet on the same team.
Mm-hmm.
And in a brief second, Monet whispers to Candace, "I don't know if I really trust Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
Watch out for Lisa."
Yep. That was crucial.
She should have kept that to herself. She should have kept that to herself. What, in my opinion, what should have happened in that situation? Unless she brought it up again later, I would have told Monet, I would have been like, listen, I don't know. Like, you know, housewife to housewife, like, I trust her. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Now, she keep, you know, going in on it, then yeah, you got to go. But man, I wish they would have kept Monet just a little bit longer. I wish.
No. They getting like, entertainment out of there, baby.
Don't say that. Don't do it. Don't do
it. No.
Man.
So yeah, after that, it was a decent challenge. I mean, like Josh said, it was okay. There wasn't much. If I could have fast forwarded through it, probably would have.
Yeah.
But it was important because the way when they stab somebody's shield thingy-majig, they are now not safe from murder.
So dramatic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All I hear is Michael screaming.
Yeah.
Be quiet.
And then randomly, like Jam crying. I feel like that kind of came out of nowhere. He was like one of the last people like put up for like he literally was the last person. He got the last spear, and like he started over. I think it was like either him or Dorinda, because everyone else that was eligible was on their team, and so we're not taking out our own. So it's like Jam got the last one, and the water
crying.
Yeah, I was like, "Sir, there's 9 other people up here with you. There's like literally like a majority of y'all up for murder. So you had like you got a 100% chance to get murdered. Like you almost got safety. So like
They pretend to be shocked.
No, for real. But so that was the challenge. And then when they got back, Cold Trash was doing his best to stir up votes to paint it on Tiffany. Whereas everybody else was mostly still on the Ron thing, because once again, it's just in kind of, you know, you did all this to Portia, Ron. I mean, you just so snake, you know, it's a little sneaky. So we just gotta go for you. We get to the round table. This round table. It was so hard to get through it. It was so hard to sit through it. But Cold Trash, that's what he'll be referred to from now on, Cold Trash. He decided to make his flimsy case against Tiffany about like Josh mentioned earlier, you said you laid your plan out like a traitor first, Ron. Then what's the other one? Jam, and then Michael. And I sure did. And that's who I think is traitors. I sure did. Mostly you, Jam, right here beside me. The fact that they was next to each other is crazy.
It's crazy, right?
And I feel like on a separate note, I feel like also Tiffany got punished because like normally, at least what they show us on TV, people only usually throw out one accusation at a time.
Mm-hmm.
You throw out one person. This time, Tiffany laid out 3. He said, "I think here's the lineup. Here's the whole trifecta right here. Boom, boom, and boom." That's what I think. And I feel like I don't know if that maybe was to her detriment, because I don't know if she spooked too many people saying like, "Oh, you think you got the whole lineup down?"
Mm-hmm.
I can see that.
Yeah, and so he just called her out, and that's when again she told me, "I'm smart. I ain't gonna say I'm a traitor just because I'm smart." And he was like, and then Yam Jam was like, well, there is gonna be no motion, no traction here. You saying my name, I'm not a traitor. She was like, oh, you are to me, you are. I'm not trying to hear nothing you saying. And so they clashing, and she's like, well, if you think I'm write my name down. And Colton was, how do you spell that? Tiffany, like the company.
And Colton thought he did something. Was that one F or two? Like,
right. And then he was like, oh, well, I just have to go because I'm not smart. Now I got it. Well, now you got it. There you go. Like,
and
oof. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Josh.
But then, when we think that this couldn't get any worse, Eric, the one on the show,
not me, y'all. Let's just press.
Suddenly decided to speak up because all this whole episode, they teasing confessionals like, no, I heard something, but I don't want to know if I want to bring it up just yet. And like the whole episode, we be thinking like, okay, they're kind of edging us with this, so like, because he wasn't even listing the name he thought it was or what he thought was suspicious. All we know this episode, and all of a sudden at the round table, like, actually, I have something I want to say. I wasn't so sure about this, but when I was tied up, when I was giving my plea to the traitors, I was saying, if you keep me in here, I'm going to hunt you down. And I heard a laugh. And I know exactly who that laugh belonged to. I'm thinking, okay, because for me, I'm thinking, because Eric hadn't really been tied to the whole Colton drama yet.
Right.
So I'm thinking, okay, either he actually caught on to one of the actual traitors.
Mm-hmm.
No, his stupid ass just said Tiffany.
But listen, I can't remember, somebody mentioned that Tiff did confirm, she said that her and Candace do sound a lot alike. Me,
come on.
Okay. This is where that gamer mom comes in. Me being the gamer, I would have said, okay, I see how it looks like it's turning and Tiff might go home tonight. Me knowing, you know what, Tiffany and Candace kind of sound alike. Let me see if Tiff go. If she's faithful, then I'm looking at Candace next. That's what my confessional would have been saying.
Yeah, I would have been
what? At that round table, I wouldn't have said nothing. And nobody's on me. Ain't nothing being said. I'm gonna just sit back here and chill. This table is not for me. Eric, you should have sat there and ate your food.
He should have sat there and ate his food because we find out that Colton thought he really ate. He really thought he had rallied the troops. They didn't even vote for Tiffany because of what Colton said. It was because of Eric that they actually changed their votes.
Yes, that literally like flipped everybody. I was like, really? Come on.
And you got Rob talking about he talking about that he is perfect at interjection, like small little things, saying little things at the round table to really appear faithful, and it's working. He was like, I listen to Eric's music and he has perfect pitch. So I'm sorry, Tiffany.
Well, you need a new job.
And some new ears.
And you want to know what's funny? You got confirmation. Your ear is not correct. It's not right. You were wrong. You were wrong.
And my thing is, I've been saying this in my comments. I've been fighting these people in comments on Twitter, on TikTok. Girl. And I'm like, huh?
I'm laughing at Barry coming.
Oh.
You would know it would be K-pop Demon Hunter.
And I was like, first of all, y'all just met everybody 2 days ago. How can you, with 99% accuracy, tell everybody's laugh apart that you knew exactly who that is? On top of, y'all had bandages wrapped around y'all, blindfolds around y'all face and ears. So that was blocking some of the sound that's transmitting too. So tell me how. And I would have said this. Okay, since you heard my laugh, close your eyes and we're going to point at different people. We're going to all laugh and you're going to be able to tell me who is who with 99% accuracy.
Yeah, I would have been like, let's ride the troops. Because, like, hell, I've known y'all for years and I don't know if I can detect y'all laughs.
And then how many times have you actually heard me laugh?
He would have been better off saying, like, I don't know who it was, but all I can tell you is I heard a woman laughing. So yeah, that's at least one thing that we can mark off our list, that we know at least one of the traitors is a woman. You could have just said that and kept it pushing.
So that pissed me off. And it's just like, and somebody said, so on my TikTok, I told this person that they said unpopular opinion. I think Eric lied about hearing a laugh. I'm just gonna say it because for real, who would do that when you have to be secretive? I think Colton put him up to it.
And I don't know if that's true, but the fact that Traitors do like to do receipts, why they didn't do a clip like him hearing the laughter? You know what I'm saying? And him going like, what? You know what I'm saying? So who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
And then the people are talking about, I don't understand why y'all are so upset. It's just a game. It's just a game. We know it's just a game. But y'all fail to realize there is such thing as bad gameplay. And voting out Tiffany off of a hunch in a flimsy theory was bad gameplay. Going off somebody, oh, I heard a laugh.
Hey, Allie.
That's terrible gameplay. Especially when there were several other people like Josh. There was Michael. There was Ron with so much more suspicion and credible. Well, Michael, he ain't really had much. He just loud and wrong, so they could just get rid of him. But there were other people who had suspicion on them that could have been banished. And now, Tracy, I know we jumping ahead to the next episode, but I got to bring this up while I'm thinking about Colton now because he's like, I don't have anything else. This is all I have to present. And Tiffany, you the one. Okay. All of a sudden, the very next day, now you got all this case against Lisa. Why you didn't bring that up at the table? Why wasn't Lisa the one you was going after? Huh? Where was all this evidence before? Colton. Let's talk about it. So all of a sudden now, Lisa, now you notice Lisa ain't been talking as much. Now all of a sudden you notice her behavior has changed. She's always wearing sunglasses and that she might be a traitor. You didn't know that the other day?
Well, as we know from his history, he obsesses about one woman at a time, and then now that woman he's been hyper fixated on is gone, he had to find another victim.
Yeah,
literally.
Yeah, he got to find his next prey.
So, go ahead. Sorry.
I don't know this.
But he's not like women no more. He really got a thing for women. Like, get off their back.
Yeah.
Find the man traitor. How about that? Him out.
You need to stay out of women's business and go after their men.
Stay out of women's business. That's it.
Quit trying to go after these women and go round up them men. Go after them men.
And look, I don't even care if he is right about Lisa. Still focus on somebody else.
Right. Because we like Tiffany. Don't be going after people we like.
And I'm just going to go ahead and say it.
Go ahead.
I'm just going to go ahead because we already done talk about everything about episode 4, pretty much. I'm just going to say, I hate to say this. And Mary, don't get mad at me, but Michael had made several points during episode 5.
Oh, I don't care. Y'all can try to cancel me, baby, but I'm going to say it right now. He ate Colton up before the round table and at the round table. Sure did.
Yeah, I'm
sorry. Let me tell you. So I did ask Josh, right? And I said, because y'all know I do have pay attention. And I was like, okay, so in regards to when Michael and Colton were going back and forth at each other, was what he said, was he being homophobic the way he worded it? And I was like, if I'm not mistaken, it seems like Colton kind of interjected that part of his life into it. And Michael was kind of like, he was kind of looking like, bro, I ain't say that.
He said, don't do that. He said, don't do that. You don't try that.
He did. And I was just like, it seems like, and then how everybody was like, whoa. And I was like, are we in the same conversation?
No, literally. I was so confused.
It got to be something in the edit because I didn't get that from what he was saying.
Me either.
No, and me neither. You know, right now, you know what it reminded me of, Eric?
What?
Remember when we played Society Season 2?
Yes.
So we played an online game that was hosted by one of our friends. And we had a situation where I came up to this one girl saying, hey, get your stuff together. And everyone was like, oh, you're attacking me because of like my issues. It's like, girl, I didn't say nothing about that.
Nothing
like,
about
we don't know you.
I didn't know nothing about that. I know that how you acting right now is crazy. And you're projecting. That's the same thing that Colton was doing this. Because Michael, I hate to defend him because he's ugly, but on the inside and out. But he
very true.
You're right, Allie. That's a strong possibility. I spelled possibility wrong.
I would, if I was Michael, I would have said, "Oh, I'm not saying this because you're gay. I just don't like you." You know, I'm under that way. I just don't like you.
But he ate him
like
up.
Men, women, no one. You know what I'm saying?
He was like, you, out of all people, you should be humble. After that mess you pulled with Tiffany and how you isolated her and made her feel like she was crazy, you have egg all over it. You should be quiet. You should be asking questions, not pointing fingers. I said, oh.
And he's absolutely right, because let's go back to episode 1 and episode 2. Remember that reaction after Ron was so confident about Portia was wrong? You see the stark difference in how the house treated Ron as opposed to how everyone is treating Colton and Eric after they were wrong. They were coddling them, they was babying. It's like, oh, it's all right, sugar, you was fine, you went with a hunch and you was wrong, but that's okay. Whereas with Ron, it was like,
It was Steven who said it. I would give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, I just feel like it's just a complete double, triple standard going on around here of like who is allowed to be loud and wrong and who isn't.
Yes. Absolutely. Because as soon as he got it wrong, oh God, I can't believe, I'm so sorry, guys. I just thought I knew. And they were like, oh, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. But Ron, how terribly wrong he was about Portia. And he has to walk around. Well, he ain't got to, but he does walk around the castle like sad, courage, the cowardly dog. Like, I mean, always in a room by himself, sulking in the shadows.
Well, I don't like that because why do I feel like they kind of Taylor Helen him? Is it just me? Like, hold on. Even when he came back into the room, you know how everybody's like, "Hey, whenever I come in," Ron came in, they was like, "Crickets." And he even noticed. He was like, "God damn, y'all don't like me?" No, they don't like you, fam. They don't like you, fam. Now, why I'm upset that you put that game on Portia, even though she did it herself. I don't like it. And I feel like you can tell that it's kind of affecting him, like game-wise a little bit. Because imagine what we're not seeing. But I don't like it. I don't like it.
No, I agree, because I just think that even with Ron, he had substantial, even prior to the whole Eric thing, at least Ron had a lot more like actual, somewhat tangible evidence.
Yes.
Because Ron didn't lie. he didn't lie.
Everything that
She
Ron said is what happened. That is what happened. But Colton is going off of complete speculation. There's nothing he's doing that could portray Tiffany as a traitor. That's actually
nothing was a fact.
Exactly. And just because she suggested people that she thinks are traitors doesn't make her a traitor. She's the name of the game. To figure out who you think is a traitor. And
then it's another thing. I hate that she was able to really argue how we know she could, rather than the reading approach. I really wish she would have again taken the more just flip the argument on, because you're saying I'm laying out all this plan. Okay, but you trying to commandeer these votes, you trying to plant seeds, you trying to control and steer. Is that not traitor like, Colton? Let's talk about it. I feel like only a traitor would try to fixate on one person and really turn the group and sick the group on like a wild dog. You know, you gotta start putting those harsh words in there. Oh, that's only a traitor would do something like that.
No, and I want to comment on something that Miss Brown should have said. I don't have power to bring the thing up to the screen, but I feel like absolutely Colton does benefit from white privilege, but Ron, I feel like I get like if Ron was actually like treated differently after that first round table, and then Dorinda coming at the table, so I tried to get to talk to you. Like I understand why he would be retreating. He is kind of like an introverted person. I feel we're defending him because I've met him a few times, so and stuff. But like, I understand it, because it's like, okay, I was wrong. I feel bad about it. And then my one bestie in the house, Donna, got banished, and she was a traitor. So like, oh great, now it's really gonna look double bad on me. And so like he's said interviews saying that he hated his time at the castle. He's gone on record. He did not like it. And I can understand why. Because like he's over here just trying to play the game as good as possible. Then he's over here have people over here like trying to be fake, and like maybe he's out of line a little bit for what he said to Dorinda. I don't give it.
He wasn't. No, he clocked her. That was funny. I laughed. I'm sorry. I laughed. He was like, I ain't gotta tell you nothing about my life. You ain't gotta know my family, and I don't even know who you are.
He ate it. He really ate
about your show. And he is right. Like, you don't have to tell these people nothing about you. I mean, it is a social game. However, like Miss Deborah said, he has a scarlet letter on his forehead. And I think if Donna hadn't been a traitor, he wouldn't be in such of a bad predicament socially. And I think it's just that the fact that she was a traitor and they were besties, on top of him having this quote unquote evidence against Portia, I think that combination of people like, well, I don't want to associate with him because I don't want to get banished, because they're gonna think if I'm with him or protecting him, then I must be a traitor as well. But then it just also goes to show is like, if y'all don't want this man here, y'all think he's a traitor so bad, why we don't just banish him and move along?
Exactly, because like y'all could have just looked at Tiffany's plan and figured out, because like he's had sus on him since episode 1.
Yeah.
So y'all done now been through 3 roundtables where y'all didn't go and like actually like say like, okay, we're sussing him. Why we just keep him around? Y'all keep him around because y'all think y'all don't want to. Okay, let's keep a trade that we feel like we know in the game, so we don't have to worry about someone getting recruited later. I don't know if they trying to. I don't think they're doing on that type of strategy. I just feel like if y'all think
they ain't got no strategy.
Exactly. Write his name down.
Episode 3, 4, 5. Colton should not make it past episode 6.
He shouldn't.
Even if he got a shield, which I do think he got a shield. He should be, if not
banished.
A banishment, he need to go at that round table. He really.
I don't want him murdered. No, I want him to feel everything that he made Tiffany feel. I want him to feel embarrassed. I want him to feel crazy.
I want everybody to go in on him at the table. I do.
I want him to be broken down into pieces. I want him to be miserable, fighting for his life at that table, and every vote send him home.
And you know who's gonna do it? We're gonna. There's nobody gonna be better at cutting somebody down itty bitty pieces than Kristen, Top Chef.
Okay.
Him. She said she gonna speak up and she gonna chop him up into itty bitty bit sized pieces. That's what she finna do, and I can't wait because she gonna cook her masterpiece. I don't care if she wrong. I want him at my castle.
And then the thing is too, I mean, I know we did gloss over this. Unfortunately, we have to rewind real quick. The murder from episode 4, they did go with murder and Monet.
Oh, thank you, Mary. I'm glad he ain't got no shield.
Oh yeah, cool. But yeah, so they did murder Monet. I forgot to mention that, which, you know, we'll probably have some ramifications again later on, because Candace, girl, that was your ally, baby. You losing people. And Colton, I mean, and Rob, he's keeping his people. I had to think about that because I'm thinking about who they banishing and stuff. You're losing ground. You're losing people who would fight for you. Losing people who you could use to your advantage.
Yeah, I think we realized that with Tiffany. I think she was like, shoot, I'm losing my people back to back. Like, fam. Yeah. Even if you heard, so if we're all traitors, right? And Mary come and be like, I think Josh a traitor. I'll be like, all right. I'm not telling Josh, because you know who she thought wasn't a traitor? Like, use your brain here.
But what you can do is
try to protect your traitors. I would have been, let me try to sway Josh.
Oh, what you see? What suspicious behavior did you see? That's what I would inquire.
Hey, what's suspicious behavior? Like, get a little information out of it. See if it's just a random fluke. It might have, you know what? It's also a traitor. No, I don't think so. It could have just been something that popped in their head. It could have been the most random thing in the world.
Yeah, because
you ran it off.
And even this with Monet, it seemed like it was just a comment in passing, saying we just got to watch out for Lisa.
It's like so random.
Yeah, it wasn't even like it was in depth. It was like a moment in passing during a challenge.
Yeah.
So it's not like you brought up in the car ride home. It's not like you put it aside in the kitchen in the castle. I just feel like Candace probably should have kept it to herself, because I feel like sometimes traitors get in the habit of like overly trying to protect other traitors.
And we realized that it was all for naught. They did that to protect Lisa, only for literally the next day her name to be spread like wildfire through the castle. So that you didn't gave it level for no reason.
Yeah. And now you know who's next on the radar. Likely,
and we can't trust her, right?
And
you know,
Lisa,
ain't
no more left. It's just you, sis.
And we know Lisa don't have no loyalty to the house because she voted Portia out without a second thought. She killed Caroline without any type of sympathy. What do you think she's gonna do when the heat get on her at the round table and they get ready to banish her?
In a millisecond. They're gonna be like, hey, Candace, they're gonna be like, Lisa, you think Candace a traitor? I don't know. Probably. Like,
she gonna be like, what if that laugh Eric heard was Candace?
And they gonna round and be like, ooh, she gonna be
and
like,
then they gonna vote Candace out, and Lisa gonna survive. And Lisa gonna survive.
She ain't gonna do nothing safe her. Who knows? Who knows? But
I feel like after the round table where Michael gets banished, we can circle back to that if you want to. But then when Colton once again is still being confident and loud, even though he shouldn't be. And like at least this time, because Candace was in the room when he said Lisa, and then also the fact that Dorinda was there and like kind of confronted the fact, oh yeah, Lisa's not normally this quiet, and the fact that she went and actually brought that piece of tangible evidence right there to Lisa, that's maybe something you could do to like she was smart for that. I don't know if she was smart to go and list names, well, maybe smart for those names, but the tangible evidence that makes her look suspicious, you can do I feel like that's the kind of extent you should do to help your fellow traders. Everything is that game, you can give them points here and there. I said, hey, you maybe talk up a little bit more because people think you have some heat on you.
Which is funny because that's the same thing that Parvati and Phaedra told Dan. You didn't talk. You too quiet. They don't trust you. And did he listen? No. And what happened to him? Banished.
Out the door.
And he took down the black housewife trader with him.
Yeah. Damn. Candace Shaw did give up Candace Shaw did, didn't she?
Gave up all her squad.
Gave up her whole squad. Monet, Rob, C, Auntie. You shot me.
She ain't gonna have nobody at the end with her, baby. They gonna vote her out with a quickness.
And you know what? In the way I'm looking at these interviews, it seems like Candace is giving bitter. So I can see that. If you hadn't got rid of your squad, so it's looking like I'm losing the draft. It's looking like I'm losing the draft.
I think
because I feel like she's gonna get herself caught up.
Because Rob is eating it, and none of us have to.
The chat is doing pretty good so far.
Yeah,
that's all they got left on Rob, because they had Rob and Michael.
And even though we didn't want it, nobody was drafting Michael. Even he was smart enough to say one of those hunks. He said, "I called them the three hunks: Steven, Colton, and Rob. One of those three hunks is a traitor." And he ain't wrong. And ain't nobody else said that. Ain't nobody else had the inclination that it could be one of them. And he was onto it. So unfortunately, if he was anybody other than himself, he wouldn't have got banished, one, and he could have really peddled that Colton was the one. And I think he could have got Colton banished. If there was anybody but Michael, I really feel like they could have got Colton banished. Last episode, to be quite honest. But it was Michael. And he gone. So now that the chaos and confusion, which again, I do believe in that too. If you are faithful causing confusion and you in the way, you gotta go too.
No, like absolutely. Honestly, Michael should have been gone. I don't know why Donna didn't put him up for murder so he could have been on episode 1, so we could have had so much peace at these round tables and throughout the season without seeing he looks like a sick pug. And I just don't. I'm just glad he's off my screen, even though he made several points this episode.
Hold on. I was on Reddit the other day looking at stuff about the traitors, and Michael's wife said that she hates traitors because he getting so many hate comments. People don't like him. Child, when I tell you I pulled up that comment section, they was like, good, bye, see you later. Turn off the TV. I was like, Lord Jesus, even the wife catches strays. I was like, Lord Jesus. Oh my God.
He just needs to learn how to be a better human being, and then he wouldn't have this reaction.
Listen.
You just learn to shut up sometimes.
I appreciate you sticking up for my girl, but that's the extent I'm gonna give you. You went hard for Tiffany, and I appreciate that. But other than that, I can't support you, brother. Can't. But yeah, that little round table, they like I said, they banished him, and now they're contemplating on who they gonna murder. Who do we think they're going to murder, and who do we think they should murder?
They should murder Colton.
Well, we gotta figure out first. We gotta figure out if they can murder.
Yeah, because they don't know who got the shields.
Wait, so if you got a shield, if anybody got a shield, the murder is canceled, right?
No, if someone got a shield, the murder's still going on. If nobody took a shield, there will be no murder.
Oh, okay.
Somebody took a shield. I don't put it past them. They took a shield. But that's interesting though. That's a lot of that takes. Whoo, that is a ballsy twist. Nobody take a shield, and there's no murder. You would think that's easy, but baby, the way self-preservation goes.
Cause baby, you know who would have took one? Probably me.
One thing, if
But
like,
only if I can get away with it. Like if ain't nobody looking.
He gonna reveal it, ain't he? I think he gonna reveal it, ain't he?
well, they said the cat's gonna find out at breakfast. The train's gonna find out in the church if they get the murder or not.
Okay.
And like,
Damn, it's a Thursday.
no, it's Monday.
I know. I want to see. I want to see that breakfast table.
But I feel like I feel like this is a little. Once again, going. I think we've talked about this in previous seasons of the Traitors before. I feel like it's some producer magic because why? Ever so conveniently, the two last statues they have to run out to get to against the clock are the two statues that got the four shields. How convenient.
That part.
That's suspicious.
Very.
But anyway, I feel like regardless of the fact that there's four shields over there, I feel like that should definitely incentivize the team. Like, hey, look, there might be a murder, but we all safe.
And then that's gonna cause the people to look at them funny and crazy if they find out who took them.
Well, they'd only find out if they took them and the traitors tried to murder them.
Yeah. Guess we'll see though. I hope they can. Like again, if they can murder and they do get Colton, like good, because I don't want him on my TV no more. But I just don't know. Murder is not good enough. It's just not good enough. I want him banished.
See, I think both just, I ain't gonna lie, both just makes me feel good because on one hand I like the murder because all that talking you was doing, we not doing that. So that I will appreciate because he always got something to say. Dude. But on the other hand, I would love for him to get his little ass tied up at the table. But and the only reason why I'm leaning more towards him getting murdered, for some odd reason, these people think he is head captain, traitor round table. And I think he is going to deflect. And I don't even want to say, well, but he's going to cry wolf. And they're going to be like, you know what, Colton, you sure right. Eric was looking crazy over there. He was looking real ethnic the other day. You know what I'm saying? So, that's the only thing I'm worried about. And if I just had to take a wild guess, if suspicion does come to him and he makes it to the round table, I'd be like, well, y'all remember Ron? Everybody was thinking he was a traitor. Like, yeah, they're gonna try to. I think that's what he's gonna try to do.
You're right, and that is my. I keep that in the back of my head. That's just me, the one, and the person in me who wants him to suffer in this game. I know it sounds bad because it's just a game, but I also want you to suffer in this game. I just really do, and I feel the same way. If he banished you, Josh, or you, Treese, or Eli, if he had banished one of y'all, I'm watching y'all. Oh, I want you to go out the worst way possible, the way you did my friends. I want that to happen to you. But if I gotta settle for you just getting eliminated, I'll take a murder.
Yeah.
Just to be safe. Just to be safe.
This episode 6 should be your death date.
Yeah.
Should be.
The Grand Reaper ought to come knocking at your door.
Listen. I hope I'll never see that man on my TV again.
Oh, I'm so sick of him.
I hope his flight gets delayed to the reunion.
Listen. But anyways. Let's take a look at our draft before we leave.
I think everybody done lost somebody by now, huh?
I know. I was holding out hope when I saw they killed Caroline. I said, "Oh, look at me in the lead." But then
you was doing good. You doing pretty good.
Right. I was so close to being safe.
Now Eli should be damn near out because Eric should have been that one that got murdered, and I'm still upset about that. Yeah,
definitely should. But you know what? Also. Natalie is doing good. I'm like she. I feel like she's gonna go to.
You stop talking about my girl.
Huh?
Who? You stop talking about my girl.
Natalie.
Oh, Natalie.
I like her. She's doing great.
Of course she should have been on my team.
Oh.
The chat is definitely winning, Mary. Yeah,
y'all have Rob. Yes, Allie. Y'all have Rob. Y'all had Michael, and y'all have Mara.
Oh, they got Mara too.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, who is Mara?
That's the one who.
The one on Eli team.
The one Ron came forward at the table. He said he heard her light feet.
Oh yeah. You sure right.
Yeah.
She was a little snappy too. I was like, all right, sis.
Listen,
holla back at him.
Rob keep picking her up for every challenge and carrying.
Right.
I know that's right, sis. I ain't mad at you. She said, me walk, me run? Absolutely not. Rob, come pick me up. And
I like
do
her
it every time.
She funny.
He do it every time. But yeah, I just gotta keep giving Rob his flowers, man. He cold with it.
He's doing a pretty good job as a trader so far.
Because even when he threw in when Michael kept saying that commiserated, he was like, and quit saying commiserated. That means sympathy, feeling sorry for people. That ain't what that means.
He like, that is bothering me.
He did not even have to add that.
Yeah, Rob got some smarts. Rob got a little gamer in him. He do. I'll give him those props. And a little strategy. Even like when they were talking about the shields and stuff, he was just like, it's just not worth it at this point in time. You know, I gotta, to try to go for a shield. So I was like, you're right. Because as soon as I saw China, I said, y'all better not try to go for no shield. It's gonna look real suspicious. But we shall see.
Well, y'all, thank you all for attending Tiffany's Fume. Also, showing up for another episode of AWAGBT podcast, the place where you get to be a member to our very entertaining group chat. Y'all know what to do if you're listening and watching. If you have not already, follow us on Twitter at our new account, AWAGBT_podcast, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Who All Gonna Be There podcast, and on Instagram at Who All There. And we will see y'all next week to talk about the new episodes and everything that goes down on the Traitors in the castle.
Yep.
Until then, happy Martin Luther King Day. Period.
Shout out to the blacks. Everybody else, but especially today, shout out to the blacks.
Because we have a dream. Okay, we have a dream. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye, y'all.